Well, it's one of the most popular dishes in seafood. A lot of people love it because you can have it in so many different ways. And of course, we're excited to be cooking up a storm with Jacob Dickey. Jacob, what's going on?
Hey, we are here to make some fish tacos on this Friday.
All right, I love seeing some fish tacos on a Friday. That's good, okay.
You usually do fish tacos and then you have a drink just to go into the weekend, right?
Kind of a light, just preparing for all the treats.
Yeah, I think Heather's going to get some for us, right?
That's the plan, I thought. All right, we're doing the fish part of the tacos. Is that right? Fish part first?
Fish tacos. Let's talk about the fish first. First off, you can use frozen fish. Just make sure it's not breaded. We want the plain fish that we're going to put our own dry rub on there. And you can either buy it frozen or fresh as well. Either way is fine. You know, what kind of fish do we want to use? Well, cod is a good choice, or tilapia. If you're not a big fish fan, a cod, there's really no fish you can do. It's a
cod
great
is really good.
Blank slate that you can do so much with. And so I've got my 1 pound cod fillet right here, all ready to go. What we're going to do first with this is we're going to salt it. We want to get the salt and the fish talking. And so
love it.
Throw that salt on there and pat it in. And the salt is going to help almost dry it out a little bit and also add some real good flavor to it. And I'm going to put that on the top, and I'm going to flip it over and put it in on the bottom as well. And you can do this straight in the pan. Notice this has the scales already cut off there. That's usually how you get fish. Sometimes like salmon, though, you want the skin on.
Yeah.
This, we kind of want the skin off.
Okay. And
so,
was this frozen or fresh?
This is a fresh one. I just picked this one up today because I didn't have time to thaw with all the work we've been doing this week around here, right?
Yes.
So I've got that one. Next, we're going to use my spice blend that we're going to use. This is a dry rub, and this dry rub here is going to have chili powder, cumin, paprika, garlic, and onion, and then we've already got the salt on there.
Now, is this spicy at all?
It's got some heat to it. I use a chipotle chili powder.
Okay.
The great thing about this, too, is we're going to load this up.
We love that.
I want to cover it so you can't see much of the fish, and we're going to let it just really do some talking. They're really going to get together along very well here. That's the bottom side. We'll flip it over. Probably made a mess. That's okay.
Now, I love cod, too, because I definitely prefer it over tilapia, but cod has like almost a chewier, thicker texture to it.
It does, and we're going to do it, cut it apart to make some bites when we have our tacos here. Look at that nice red color.
That does look good.
Coating this, covering it. Lots of seasoning for lots of dry rub, and stick it on in there, and that's going to cook really well. I'm making a mess, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Not make a mess.
That's okay.
So that's our cod, and we're going to stick that in the oven for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And in those 10 minutes that are done, you'll want to broil the top of it for 2 minutes. Let it get a nice little coating on there. And so we'll set that to the side, stick it in the oven, take care of that later. Now we're going to do the toppings, right?
Switching on over.
Well, we're going to put some slaw on there first off. We want a nice homemade slaw.
Yum.
Great thing to do. You can do some matchstick carrots or just get regular carrots if you want. And I'm going to put some of that in the bowl. And then we want red cabbage to give it some color. And we'll mix that in there.
You just kind of eyeballing this one?
Yeah, I am. I'll put some more specific ingredients there on the website. I think it's like, what, 3 cups and 1 cup. But I'm not going to do a whole bunch of it right now just because we got a small, between you and I, we're going to have 20 tacos.
That's right. I'm in it for it.
And that's ready to go for the slaw, at least the vegetables that are in there. Toss that around. It's going to have some nice color. What we're going to do with this as well, you'll want to do this right before you're serving because we're going to add some lime juice in there. Juice 1 lime or about 2.5 tablespoons of lime on there and pour that in there. That lime's going to give it so much flavor. And then finally, we want to stick some salt and celery salt. If you don't have celery salt, that's okay. You can use regular salt, about a ½ teaspoon.
What's the difference between celery salt and salt?
Well, one of them is salt and the other one's celery salt. So.
Well, what?
Right? No, celery salt.
Celery in it?
You think of like a garlic salt or an onion salt. It's going to be based with celery in there. So we're going to stick that in there and give it a little toss. That's going to be our slaw. One thing to note about this slaw will leak as you let it sit.
Yeah.
Meaning there's going to be a lot more water on the bottom. So use a slotted spoon and serve it pretty quick. Give it some time to drain, but that's going to be ready to go.
So is the slaw cold and the fish hot?
Yeah, ideally we have the fish warm on the tacos. We're also going to use our pan and stick those tortillas on there.
Okay.
Real quick, I'm going to talk about my last little secret.
Yes.
This is the fish sauce that I have here. I'll set it there so you can zoom in on it. You'll see inside of it there. This is a great recipe. It's very creamy and smooth. We're going to use a mix of sour cream and mayonnaise. You can also use Greek yogurt if you want something a little more flavorful in there too. But I use sour cream in there. And then we're going to have a mix of some hot sauce. Have you ever seen this hot sauce before?
Yes, and I love this hot sauce, but I would have never guessed that's in there.
There's a little bit of the Cholula hot sauce in there, and then we've got some garlic in there, and a little bit of salt. And then I've taken the juice of a lime, and I put lime zest in there. It's gonna have a lot of flavor. Let that, you could do that a day before.
I actually took a little taste of that earlier, and it's really good. And it's also you made a dairy-free version of it too. And
I did, yeah.
Fantastic.
So that's something that way my wife can enjoy it as well.
Wow, it's very good. Okay, well, we're not done with you yet. We're gonna have the final reveal in just a little bit, but you can find Jacob's recipe over on our website after today's show. There's a look at his Facebook page. We'll have that up for you as well on CILiving.tv.